Hello everyone, how's it going and welcome to another Wild Rift guide. Today we have Jinx. I'll be going through the items, the runes, the spells, tips and tricks, and at the end as always I've got a full gameplay for you, this time from Diamond 3 where me and Hells played Jinx and Alistar bot lane. So if you want to stay tuned to that, make sure you stay until the end of the video. But Jinx is a very hyper scale late game carry. She definitely does struggle in the early laning phases, but if you let her scale and if you let her get a few items, she can really become the late game beast that she is. First off, let's talk items. Now first off for items we have the Infinity Edge. Now the Infinity Edge does a lot of attack damage and does a lot of critical strike damage as well if you crit. Jinx, again, as I said, is a very late game carry, very mid/late game carry. You want to get that big massive attack damage in. You want to get that big massive critical strike damage in as well. And it works really well with her rockets, which I'll get to later on in the video with the abilities. Next item we have is Locket, which is the boots upgrade. Again, as I've said before, Locket is a great item, especially to get early on. You get the big massive shield that you can put across the whole team. You can go for other options with the boots upgrade as well. A few other good options you have. You've got Zhonya's. If they have a lot of assassins trying to dive on you, Zhonya's will help out a lot. Or it's called Stasis, but sorry, I call it Zhonya's because I'm used to League of Legends, but it's called Stasis. Just to keep that in mind. You have Quicksilver enchantment as well if they have a lot of crowd control. A Mumu ultimate, Kennen ultimate, Olaf slow, Ari charm, all these things, Lulu slow, all of these. So if they have a lot of crowd control, it's definitely worth to get Quicksilver because you don't really have a lot of mobility as Jinx, so you want to be able to move around as quick as possible to be able to kite back and to be able to do the most damage that you can get. But for me, as I said, the best one that I like to go for is Locket. It just helps the team in general. It helps you during laning phase as well. If you're going in for a team fight, you and your support will get that big massive shield. Next up is Runes Hurricane. Now this is the core item for Jinx. You don't buy it first because it doesn't really do a lot of damage. It doesn't really help you that much. Once you put in the combination of the Infinity Edge and the Runes Hurricane, it works really well with her rockets, which is her first ability. The rockets does big massive AoE damage if you hit someone, but this will also spread the AoE damage as well. So you got the AoE damage from the rockets, plus you have the Runes Hurricane, which will spread to multiple targets as well. So at this point in the game, with 2 items, you have a 50% chance to critical strike someone, which will then deal the bonus 230% damage as well, which is quite a lot. Now for the next 3 items, you can switch around these items as much as you want. In the gameplay later on, I do go for GA 3rd item. Because I had an Alistar in lane, I didn't have a Lulu this game. I don't really have anyone to shield me or protect me. So I went for GA 3rd item to basically give myself a little bit of protection. Doesn't really help in terms of damage or that anymore. It's just that defensive item that helps you out. And then after that, you can go for the Mortal Reminder and then the Rapid Fire Cannon afterwards. But for this video, what we're going to do is we're going to go for Mortal Reminder next. I kind of like it a bit more recently. The gameplay from the Hells game is from a few days ago, but yesterday I found that build a Mortal Reminder 3rd item is actually really good. It gives you a lot of attack damage for a really cheap price, and it also gives you that big massive armor penetration and the Grievous runes as well to stop them from healing. And then we'll go for GA. Again, GA is just that defensive item that we have in this build, being able to keep yourself alive if anyone was to dive onto you. Being able to come back alive, being able to do a bit more damage is really important. And last but by no means least, we have Rapid Fire Cannon. At this point of the game, if you get Rapid Fire Cannon, you get all the items, you're unkillable. You have 75% critical strike, you have a bunch of attack speed, you have the Rapid Fire Cannon buff, which will allow you to shoot rockets from a million miles away because you get that bit of extra range with the Rapid Fire Cannon, and you also have the Guardian Angel to be able to protect yourself as well, and you also got the support of your team protecting you. As I said, Infinity Edge and Runes Hurricane is definitely core for Jinx, but after that you can flex it around. Let me know what you try and let me know what you think is best for the last 3 items. As I said in the video, I went for Guardian Angel, Mortal Reminder, Rapid Fire Cannon, but you can go for Mortal Reminder, Guardian Angel, and then Rapid Fire Cannon. But let me know what you guys do, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Next up, we have the runes. We have Conqueror, With Jinx's attack speed, with her Gatling gun and with her rockets, you mainly want to stay at the back. You'll be doing a lot of damage with the Conqueror. You'll get these stacks really quickly, especially if you have a Lulu support to give you the extra attack speed. The Conqueror is just by far the best option. Now for the second rune, you have a couple of options. In this, I have Gathering Storm. Gathering Storm is mainly for if you want to play safe in lane. If you feel like you can't win the lane or you can't outtrade the enemy. Say for example, you're a Jinx and you have like an Annie support, for example. And you're against a Misfortune Lulu or Misfortune Alistar. You know in that lane that you need to sit back. You're going to be poked out a lot. You just need to sit back. You can't really trade with the enemies. And you just need to farm up until you get your items. Gathering Storm in that situation is a lot better. After 8 minutes with Gathering Storm, you get more AD from Gathering Storm than you would do with Brutal. But you can go with Brutal as well. Brutal obviously gives you that big massive early game damage. Gives you that extra 7 AD and 2% armor penetration at the start of the game. So if you have say for example you're Jinx Lulu and you're against a Vayne Janna or something like that, you know that you can be aggressive in lane. You can use your rockets with the Lulu shield and aggress forward, trying to poke down the Vayne with her little range. So you want to get Brutal here. You want to be able to poke the enemies down, deal that extra bit of damage, and poke them out of lane and zone them out basically. Next up we have Spirit Walker, again to get the extra health for laning phase and the slow resistance. Being able to survive in lane is super important for Jinx. So being able to get that extra 50 max health and the slow resistance is really important. You need to try and stay alive during the laning phase and just get a few kills under your belt, or just get a few farm a few minions, and then you'll be able to get your 2 core items to be able to carry the team fights. And last but by no means least, we have Sweet Tooth. You're able to go back, get the fruit, heal for more from the fruit as well. So if you're exchanging a lot in lane, if you're taking a lot of damage, you can take the fruit and heal a lot more. And you also get 20 gold for each fruit as well, which is 60 gold a time. And lastly for spells, we have Flash and Heal. If you're playing a Jinx and Lulu lane, it's really important that you want to take Barrier instead of Heal, because most of the time Lulu would want to take Heal to be able to proc the Ardent Sensor and the Harmonic Echo, and it's actually a really good safe option for laning phase. If you're getting aggressed on quite a lot, or if you're getting ganked, you have the heal from your support and you have your barrier. You just need to make sure you time it right with the damage, and you'll be able to survive lane really easily. Now first off for Jinx, for her spells, we have Get Excited, which is her passive. Scoring a takedown on a champion or a structure that jinxes damage within the last 3 seconds grants her 150% decay in movement speed and 15% total attack speed for 6 seconds. And while Jinx is excited, so after she takes down a champion or a structure, Jinx exceeds the attack speed cap, which is normally 2.5 per second. But you can exceed the cap and go even beyond that when she gets excited. This is pretty self-explanatory, but it's really important because Jinx could do a lot of damage from the backline and get that big massive movement speed to be able to chase down her enemies or to be able to run away as well. How it works is that when she takes down a champion, you'll see that she gains a bunch of movement speed so she can run around. She gains a lot of attack speeds and is really strong, especially for team fights as well. First off with Jinx, we have her first ability, which is Switcheroo. Switcheroo allows you to change between 2 of Jinx's guns. First up, we have Fishbones, which is the rocket launcher. Attacks cost mana, but gain 75 range and explode to do 110% damage to the target and enemies around it. And then we have Pow Pow, the minigun. Attacks grant bonus attack speeds for 3 seconds. This effect stacks up to 3 times for a total of 30%, and it also scales up with level as well. Really important thing to note as well with that last sentence in the ability, Pow Pow stacks fall off 1 at a time and will only benefit the first attack fired from Fishbones. So what that basically means is that when you're auto attacking with the minigun, if you switch over to Fishbones, you'll be able to gain that little bit of attack speed for the first attack. So what you want to be able to do during laning phase is auto attack a few times, then quickly switch over to the rocket launcher and then fire it against the enemy to get that little bit of poke and little bit of damage. First off, I'll show you all the minigun. Minigun is the purple gun. As you can see, it's a little minigun, and after 3 attacks, she gains a bunch of attack speeds. And this is really good for close range. If you're really close range against an enemy, or if you're trying to just farm minions. The next, when you switch over, we have the rocket launcher. Now the rocket launcher, again, as it said, it costs mana, but it does big massive AoE damage. As you can see, the damage is spreading between all 3 of the units. This works really well, as I said, with Runen's Hurricane. And as I said, the combo that you want to do before is that you want to auto attack the minions a few times with the minigun. Then you want to quickly switch over to Fish Bones and get that quick auto attack going off. This allows you to get that Fish Bones attack speed for 1 auto. Then you can switch back to the minigun and carry on farming minions. As you can see by the attack range, the minigun definitely has less of an attack range. If you switch over to the rocket launcher, you can definitely get that big massive damage from the backline. And that's the important thing with Jinx, is that during team fights you want to be able to use a rocket launcher and stay at the backline. It will cost mana, but you should have full mana at the start of every single fight. You don't really need to use any of her abilities at the start of a team fight. You just want to be at the backline, you want to stay safe, and you want to use your rocket launchers. Then when someone comes close to you, you want to then change to your minigun, and you just want to auto attack them from close range with a minigun. This is super important, because if you're trying to use your rocket launcher at close range, it's not that great. The attack speed is really slow. You don't get that big massive AoE damage off against one target. So it's really important to use the right gun at the right time. Again, close range minigun, long range you want to use a rocket launcher. At the start of the team fight, you always want to stay at the back and use that rocket launcher. Next up for Jinx, we have her second ability, which is Zap. Zap fires a shock blast that deals a bit of physical damage on the first enemy hit, granting vision and also slowing the enemy by 30% for 2 seconds. Pretty self-explanatory ability. Big, massive, long zap that can help you a lot, especially if you're trying to either poke down the enemy, if you're trying to chase them, or if you're trying to slow them down as well. So it's really good, really big, massive, long range. You can use it to grant vision as well. So say for example, I quickly put an enemy dummy in this bush. Obviously, I can't see the enemy in that bush. So it's really good to check bushes. Instead of running forward and face checking a bush, use your W as a bit of vision. You don't really need it that much during team fights. You mainly want it at the end of team fights to be able to chase down the enemies to get a few more kills. But use your W, help out the team. Let the team know that, oh look, there's someone in that enemy bush. We don't want to go into that bush because there could be more enemies around. They're really important ability. Not really that good during team fights, but really good during lane of phase to poke down the enemies and to grant vision during them all important moments around the objectives. Next up, we have Jinx's third ability, which is Flame Chompers. Tosses out 3 chompers that arm after a brief delay. Chompers explode on contact with enemy champions, interrupting their dashes and rooting them for 1.3 seconds. Enemies hit by the explosion will take a little bit of magic damage, which is not really too much, but every little helps. Chompers last for 5 seconds and will explode automatically if no champion triggers them. This is really important when you're against an assassin player, or if you're trying to either chase down an enemy or trying to peel back from a gank. As you can see, when you activate the ability, it's just 3 flame chompers that you put down. As you put them down, you have to remember with the flame chompers, they won't stun straight away. When you put them down, it's a little bit of a delay, and when they start making that noise like they're eating something, that's when the stun will start. So when you put them down when you're against a champion, you kind of want to place them just in front of you. You don't want to place them on where the champion is, say on this target dummy like that, because by the time the champion walks towards you, the stun will not go off, or the root will not go off. You want to put the flame chompers in between you and the champion. This gives the flame chompers a bit of time and that short delay to be able to root them if the champions are running towards you. And how you know if they're stunned or not is when the flame chompers get put on the enemies, you can see the flame chomper disappears and it makes that little bit of a root sound, so they're rooted for a little bit of time. And as you saw before as well, if the flame chompers don't get activated after 5 seconds, they just disappear and nothing will happen to them. They just explode. But it's really important. You can use this during choke points, which is a really good idea as well. Say for example, if champions are trying to chase you, you can put the flame chompers in a choke point to say, look, you can't come close to me or you're going to get rooted. And then you can stay back with the rockets and start auto attacking. But you just have to remember, it's really important with the Flame Chompers that they will not stun straight away. They have a little brief 1 second delay, so you need to make sure you kind of predict where the enemy's going to move and then put it just in front of them, so then they'll be able to get rooted when they walk towards the Flame Chompers. And lastly, for the Jinx, we have the Super Mega Death Rocket. This is by far one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. Jinx fires a Mega Rocket that gains damage and speed the first second it travels. The rocket explodes on the first enemy hit, dealing a bit of physical damage, plus 25% of their missing health. And also nearby enemies to that champion that gets hit takes 80% of that damage as well. It's a huge, massive cross-map ability. I can't tell you the amount of countless times I've tried to use this ability to the top lane or to the bottom lane on the opposite side of the map and trying to get that cross-map snipe. It's really, really fun and really, really cool ability. But when you activate it, it explodes on the first enemy hit and does a bunch of damage. The important thing to note with the Super Mega Death Rocket, her ultimate, is that you want to use it at the end of the fight or if the enemies are low. You don't want to use this ability at the start of the fight. Because the Super Mega Death Rocket does 25% of their missing health, if you do it when the enemies are lower on health, it will deal more damage to them and hopefully kill them off. If you use it at the start, if you use this at the start of the fight, it won't do a lot of damage and it won't help you at all. That is it for my Jinx guide today. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any other guide recommendations or any other videos that you want to see on the channel, let me know down in the comments. Now on to the gameplay. Enjoy. It's a great fun gameplay where me and Hells absolutely destroyed them. Hope you enjoy and I'll see you in the next one.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
My joystick is glitched. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, I don't even know if we do win team fights, you know. They have the Wukong cannon ultimate.
I just have to push the cannon out. I need to pay attention to that. Where's the group? No. Group.
I'm crazy. Got a doctor's note.
Group.
Fine, I'll help him. Don't worry.
You can just do like 2 shots though, because you're gonna look at this name. I think you lose it.
I won't lose it. Don't auto attack. Don't auto. Oh, if you didn't auto attack it, that's fine.
Say hello to my friends of varying sizes.
Yeah, it's not worth it to help the jungler, to be honest.
I mean, we're going to play passive in this lane anyway until we hit level 3, so
sure.
It's kind of fine helping the jungler.
To the count of time's up.
Danger. Danger. Group.
What does he want?
Shot other guns.
Wait, the Yasuo is coming? No, he just took
No,
the
he's
ward.
going to get skull crab probably.
No, he just took the ward actually.
I'm crazy.
Lulu's not level 3 yet. He doesn't have polymorph, yeah.
Get him? Nice. We should
Really
back,
good.
we should back.
Yeah, Lulu like went out of lane for some reason and didn't get level 3 for the polymorph.
Yeah, it was free kill. Nice.
Oh,
We
just
just
back,
back
just back.
Yeah. Some islands.
Nice. Really well played. That was a good...
Yeah. We denied Ash. Yeah, okay, we just dominate this lane now. We should dominate.
Now where was I?
That was a really good engage. I think we're okay. I think team fights are a bit backwards and
Okay,
forwards.
now I might actually do a little more aggressive dive. With like, if I see an opportunity to push someone back into the
He needs
turret-
to try and get Locket first, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I haven't played support for a while. I'm not
Yeah,
bad at it.
always worth getting Locket first. It's fine.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, don't play that aggressive because she can still polymorph with you. If she uses her W, then you can go in for sure.
But if I go on Lulu, she can't polymorph me, right? Because if I stun
She
her,
can. She can. If she times it right, she can polymorph, and then you'll get. She can use her W on herself, and she can polymorph you.
On my way.
I mean, I'm just poking him down anyway. She used her E.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Placed that wall.
I hit level 5. Yeah, we're gonna hit level 5. Ashley's not level 5. You can try and go in now.
Top turret
For
is
sure.
under attack.
It was okay trade.
I'm fine.
Oof, they dealt a lot of damage though.
I'm just gonna get the hill. I'm fine.
Wait, okay, you get the heal, I go in. I'm gonna push the Lulu. I'm gonna try to get an engage on the Lulu. Okay, ready?
Ash has ulti now, so be careful. I don't think we should. I don't think we got a huge wave as well coming.
I have my. Oh, I can dodge it. I'm going.
Okay, okay.
Nice, worth it. Oh, the fucking Wukong is here, of course.
Yeah,
Ah. Why is
it's way too risky. We had such a big minion wave as well.
Bottom turret is under
No, it's just fucking Wukong was here. But
I'll use this whole wave now as well.
go here.
on my way.
If we just waited and cleared out the wave, then we were fine afterwards.
Attack the dragon.
The Malphite is not
On
rotating
my
either.
way.
Are they gonna try and get cannon mid?
They can kill him. No, they can get him.
Lulu's there. Lulu's there.
Taking that camp. Ward.
The enemy champion.
I'm gonna ward it again.
Okay, we should go. We should go. Nice, that's nice. We can do Drake.
Can we do it?
Enemy slain.
Yeah, okay, he killed him.
Nice, and he killed top.
Attack the dragon.
Okay, it's nice. Yeah, a bit unlucky to be fair. It was a good engage, don't get me wrong.
It was just stupid. I mean, it was bad timing and
Wait, he fucked up so bad.
he's just dead, right? Yeah, nice.
He messed up so badly there. He tried to Asho through the thing. Nice.
I don't like that spot. I'm going back, by the way. Getting an item.
Under attack.
I'm just gonna push this wave. And go back myself.
Danger. The middle turret is under attack.
I'm coming.
I'm fine. I'm gonna go back.
Stands for Jinx.
I should be okay.
On my way.
The good thing is that Lulu didn't rush lock it either, so we're fine. If Lulu had rushed lock it, it would have been kind of hard, but yeah, they still have a ward in there, remember?
She can do
Yeah,
what
we're
she
fine,
wants.
honestly. We can probably do stuff
We have the
there.
Mountain Dragon. So.
On my way. On my
Oh, they're fighting top side. Oh, you should maybe roam for Herald, to be fair.
enemies.
They're gonna actually no. Are they winning? Are they winning actually super hard?
They're doing fine.
But Lulu might be going up there though.
I might dive him, okay? Just like I'm gonna hard dive. Never mind.
No, we shouldn't dive. We shouldn't dive.
Oh, I thought the Lulu was not here. Then we
Yeah,
can
that's
just
what I
solo
thought.
kill. If she's alone here, we can just easily dive her under the turret. I tank with my ult.
You're my favorite waste of bullets.
When you get just a little stronger, we can turret dive. Right now, you don't do enough damage.
Top turret is under attack.
Wukong's 3-0 though, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna gank us again at like the worst moment.
The enemies did that on purpose.
But the Lulu is from top. We can go on the Lulu? Oh, never mind. Go back.
Yeah,
Go back.
Wukong's there, yeah.
Just back. I'm okay.
I got heal for you as well.
It's just.
Wow, fuck, I forgot about that. I'm okay. I'm popping.
Let's
Woo, let's
Yeah,
go!
yeah. Take that on.
Oh man, I did so much damage there. That was crazy.
Get it. Nice.
Oh my god, you just baited them all in. I was just standing at the back with the rockets, just firing everyone. Oh, Wukong's maybe dead as well. I'm coming.
On my way.
I slowed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice, let's go.
Shut down.
I have Locket as well.
Let's get it, Hells. Let's get it.
I really need a new gun.
I've got Hurricane now as well. That's fine.
Oh, did you know, by the way, if Lulu ults cannon, his ult becomes wider?
On my way.
Really? Is that the way it works?
Yeah, it becomes like way wider.
Top turret is under
It's pretty
attack.
insane,
Hey,
actually.
go to Herald, Hells. Go to Herald.
No.
Ken's gonna be there as well. Actually, no, Ken's still here.
Slain Rift Herald.
Big damage. She
Wait,
ulted.
he walked in straight into the...
Can you just place that? Maybe? Just get the turret. Wukong is coming from the right side.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna push
fine.
him away. Nice. Oh, I saved his ass with Locket. I can still dive. No, he just flashed. The Darius flashed. Malphite should rotate though. I don't know what he's been doing. He's rotating now.
They're all so low!
Yeah, the Malphite should have rotated.
They were all 1 HP, literally. I just couldn't do enough damage. Drake?
Attack the dragon.
I think Malphite. Malphite is
Come on,
fighting with
come on.
Darius. Help him, help him.
You are
Got him.
unstoppable.
Oh, we're heralding mid as well. And we can
Yeah,
get the Drake
we're
as well.
good.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
really, really good for us.
Enemy turret
Nice.
destroyed. On
Your bot lane as well. It's free farm.
your team
Nice.
has slain the dragon. On my way.
You're my favorite waste of bullets. I don't even think once about
I'm coming.
He just died. You just need to be a little careful here, because there's also another guy coming from the left side. I have Locket. Yeah, I'm just dead. He has ultimate. Careful of Darius. Oh no, he's changing engage. Oh, Darius.
They're all so low.
Like, you can see how important it is to rotate. Like, the Darius rotated and they still won the fight, even though they're
Yeah.
behind. It's like, so it's literally meta right now to rotate as the top laner.
I mean, it's fine, because they can't get anything out their kill anyway. They get a kill, but
Yeah.
what do they get out of it? Nothing, really.
Yeah, it is fine. It's just that, like, you can see how good it is to rotate.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
for
just
sure.
insane. They killed 2 of us just by having Darius there. Because if Darius wasn't there, I think we would have been fine.
Yeah.
shot other guns.
Just insane stats.
I mean, Malphite, I'm pretty sure kills Darius. Is Malphite going full armor?
Whoa.
We can go top.
Yeah.
Oh, they just killed him anyway.
Top turret is under
The gank
attack.
anyways.
It's really good.
On my way.
Can we not kill the Lulu, guys?
I don't think you can, Dal. No one's near you, by the way, so be careful.
Yeah, if they were with me,
Yeah, you can maybe tower dive him, but you don't know where the rest of the
Yeah.
team is. Yeah, there you go.
then now we're screwed.
The rest of the team's just there. I'm on my way.
He just ulted me. Interesting. You do a little damage.
Oh, it's so huge.
Yeah, it's just over. You killed him.
So huge. Let's go. Right, if you can get an early lead with Jinx, oh, he just pops off.
Attack Baron.
I'm so strong now. I can try and trap the Darius here as well.
Yeah, I'm here too.
Yeah, he's dead. We actually have a really insane wombo combo with the Malphite, the Alistar, and the Yasuo.
Yeah, we do. We just put it up correctly. So good.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
Just ult.
My way.
No, we should go back here, to be fair. Let's go back. We don't need to be over aggressive here. Dragon's up soon.
If someone could have just buffed that bot plate, that would be so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
I'll go to bot. I want to buff that wave.
We really need a
Playing
new gun.
me.
Wukong's taking it, it's fine. I'm coming to Dragon. We can get this really, really easily.
I'll go back and get item.
Retreat.
fast anyways.
Attack the turret. Attack
They're all
the
bot
turret.
lane at the moment. I don't know why.
Trying to shoot you.
Is there like an item that is good against slows? Like it gives you tenacity?
Not really, no. I don't think so. Not what I know of anyway.
That
I
would
can't
be
really think of one off the top of my head.
like that would literally be the perfect item for me right now.
Oh,
Like,
oh.
defensive item.
Is it cannon? Oh, she flashed.
I can still catch you maybe.
Oh, so well played, Hells. That was beautiful.
The Wukong is in top here.
I'm just running in, fuck it. I don't even care anymore.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh man, I'm so strong.
You are legendary. Double kill.
Darius though.
It's fine, he can't do anything.
Top turret is under attack.
Triple kill! Wait, we can get this. No, my GA!
The cannon is actually spawning.
Oh no.
I
Oh, wait, well played. That was again.
I killed myself for a hit. Finish!
Nice, GG, man. Good game.
Yeah.